Hi, I'm Dr. Alex Canseco. I'm a mom, a vet, and a creative. This video is about how I pump and drive. It's a really wonderful way to maintain your milk supply, wonderful way to decrease the amount of lactation breaks that you take at work. I will be taking you into my car and going over step by step how I do this. Really important. I just want to mention that this is definitely not for everybody, especially if you're easily distracted when driving, because once you get set up to pump and drive, you need to ignore your pump. Ignore it. You don't want to cause an accident. You don't want to be in an accident. Just no accidents. And let's go downstairs, get into the car, and get pumping. So I'm here in my car and I'm going to show you how I prepare to pump on my way to work. And I drive and pump every day, definitely in the mornings. I used to do it in the mornings and on my way back home as well. But right now I just do it in the mornings. So first thing I like to do is to put the car seat down low, just for more privacy, because that kind of brings me down to this level and the door sort of covers me. I also have this windshield cover here, so I put that on the front of the car. When I'm at home and I'm doing this in the garage, obviously I don't worry about all of this, but if you're at work in a public place and you want to get set up for pumping while driving, then those are some things you can do. I guess you could put things on the side doors too, or you can just use a little muslin wrap or a nursing cover for privacy that way. So I also have a center console typically in here. I keep a little towel which I put on my lap in case I have any milk spilling onto my clothes. Then I just have a muslin wrap that I use as a little privacy shield. So let's get straight into it. I have my pump bag right here. I have my pump in this pocket. I've already opened it. My pump is in this pocket, and then in a big compartment I have all the bits and pieces. So let's get started. I like to wear button-down shirts because you have much easier access. The other thing I do is I have tank tops that are really stretchy, and I have these from Target. I am wearing 2 of them, so just so I can demonstrate here so I'm not flashing you guys. So these are nice and stretchy, so you can just pull it down. Obviously you'd have your bra under here, and then you can undo your bra. And then I have a little bag where I keep my pumping bra, some hand sanitizer, and nipple cream. So I really like the nipple cream because it helps to lubricate your nipples. I have had situations where I got blisters on my nipples because you can't adjust anything. You don't want to be distracted while you're driving. You don't want to be adjusting things. So sometimes things will slip a little bit or move in the wrong position or whatever, and I have gotten blisters. But since I've been using the nipple cream, I haven't had any issues. So I usually start by putting on a little bit of hand sanitizer. Oops, this one's almost empty. I have a couple. A little bit of hand sanitizer. Okay. Then I put on my pumping bra. I guess you could have your tank top up over your bra at this point, and then you can slip it down once you have your bra on for added privacy. I really like this nursing bra. It's really simple, easy to put on. And I do recommend a strapless one, because you can see if I had straps, I'd have to take my whole shirt off to put it on. So definitely strapless is ideal. Okay, so then theoretically, you would have your bra already undone, and then your nipples will be right here. And then I grab my bag of goodies here, and I have my flange and the bottle. Slip it in. Flange and second bottle, slip it in, and at this point is when you want to put your seatbelt on before you attach the hoses. Okay, and then I have my actual pump here in the bag, so I just kind of pull it out somewhat just so it's exposed, And then I have my power cord attached to the lighter port in my car. You can get this on Amazon, anywhere really, super easy, and it just fits into my Spectra S2. And then I put this bag down on the seat next to me with the pump facing me. Then I have these little backflow protectors here, and I insert those. Normally I already have these attached, but I just got these freshly off of the drying rack, so there we go, attach those, and then I turn the pump on, and there it goes. And then what I do is just cover myself up, just tie this on, super simple. Just like that. I know this kind of looks crazy, but whatever, who cares? So I wrap this around the sides like that, just so that I'm not flashing anybody on the road, or whichever car's standing next to me, and traffic and lights. So there we go, and I'm set to go. And then I readjust my seat position a little bit higher, don't want to be driving too low, and off we go. So just totally ignore your pump. You definitely don't want to have an accident, and just ignore it the whole way until you get to wherever you're going. Hi, so I just got to work. I turned my pump off, I disconnected it, I put up my windshield protector for some privacy. I'm going to lower my seat before I disconnect everything as well. And then I am going to put everything away and fill up my milk storage bags with the milk. So I will show you that in just a second. I took off the bottles and flanges and I put them in my cup holders. Whoops, and there's a little bit of milk there, and that's why I usually bring a little towel that I can wipe away any spills as well. In this pocket here of my bag, I have my Lancelot milk storage bags, and I will grab one of those to fill up with the milk that I collected this morning. And I do recommend, if you haven't cleaned your car recently, to make sure you give it a good wipe down so you're not contaminating any of the parts that you're using for milk collection. You want to make sure you keep that process as clean as possible. So I just took out a Ziploc bag for my dirty parts. I'm going to put those in here. So I'm filling up the milk storage bag here, putting that in the dirty Ziploc bag, filling it up. So I did that for both bottles already. I haven't produced much milk today, maybe about 90 mils this morning, but Owen just had a breastfeed not too long before I left the house, so I'm not surprised and I'm not worried about that. Then I put that away into my bag. And lastly, I am going to fill out the information over here. I'm going to put in the volume, 90 mils, today's date, June 3rd, 19. And then what I do is I put the milk storage bag into my little cooler, and then I will put that in the freezer. Now before you get into work, you want to make sure you don't forget to put away your pumping bra. It's so easy to forget because when you undo it, it just sort of falls to the sides. And I have definitely done this on multiple occasions where I have left it there and then walked out of my car and it's fallen onto the ground. Or once it kind of just stayed on the side of my pants, and one of my co-workers noticed it and he said, "Hey, what have you got there hanging from your pants? Is that a do-rag or something?" I was mortified when I realized it was my pumping bra hanging from my pants, and everyone was talking about it at work for the rest of the day. So save yourself the humiliation and put it away. And the other thing, another tidbit, is make sure that you button up your shirt before you go back to work, because believe me, you can also forget to do that. And of course, I have done that on multiple times. Luckily, I do wear a little tank top underneath, so I'm not exposing myself completely, but still really embarrassing. So make sure you button up your shirt also. Now I've got to get back to work, but I will take you back to the house first to wrap up this video. Liked my pumping video and you want more information on breastfeeding, mummy stuff, comment down below if you have any suggestions on different topics you'd like me to cover. The next video is going to be my monthly San Diego with kids, and we are going to the San Diego Safari Park. So please join us. If you like my videos, please subscribe, hit the bell button, and most importantly, enjoy. Bye guys.